Let's try it this way. All right, so far, you guys can hear me like this, right? You guys can hear me like this. Oh, I know why. I know why. This is what happens when you do live streams yourself and you're trying to do the technical situation yourself. It's all mad, but it's all good. I got you guys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plug in this piece of sexy hardware. Watch this. All right, because obviously I want my sound to. You get me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yo, we said. Hang tight, YouTube. This is like legit the first live stream I've ever done on YouTube in my life. Look at this. I'm all like dolled up and stuff, like with the chain and the turtleneck and stuff. Do you know what it is? I didn't even dress up intentionally for this, like in this way. Man just came back from I came back from a video shoot with Koji Radical, and yeah, it's fun. It was fun, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I look my best for that as well as this. So this is like a double whammy. Hang tight, all the people who said they were here for it. Is the sound loud or is it distorted or is it blessed? Because obviously, man, I don't want to do a live stream and make it seem as if like you get me. It's annoying for you guys to listen to this. Bro, I don't even want to say much. Just glad you finally got your album out since SoundCloud days with the mini projects. Bless you, man. Hang tight, Samuel Appiah. Shout out to Koji Radical, obviously. Hang tight, A2, I see you. Hang tight, Ladonna Ellington, June Mahita. Okay, cool. This is great. The sound sounds wonderful. This is amazing. I'm pulling up questions because you guys sent bare things over to my Instagram DMs. I saw some mad questions. Like someone said, what did someone say? Someone said, how does it feel? What? I forgot what it was. It was dumb. Someone said, why are you so peng, fam? I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna take credit for that. Like, that's some genes that my mum and dad gave me. Let's do this properly. What's going on? Hi, how you guys doing? I'm Shakka, in case you have no idea who I am. I'm jumping on YouTube live for the first time in my life. I have no idea what to expect from this experience, but man's just coming online to spend some time with you guys. When you grow up, the official music video drops at 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. is when the official video drops. I wanna watch your comments live, and I can't because I'm doing the most on this computer. Let me try and see if it can work. All on tight. YouTube.com. I should be more prepared than this, shouldn't I? I am Shakka. Let's do it. Is this gonna work? What's it gonna show me? I wanna see what you guys see. I don't wanna get no feedback. Oh, mad, it's here. Okay, cool, sick. Alright, so I'm gonna click this. It's already muted, so I won't be able to get feedback. Wonderful. It's already muted. First question that someone asked me, so I won't be able to get feedback. Wonderful. What's my favorite song on the album? First question that someone asked me, so I won't be able to get feedback. Wonderful. What's my favorite song on the album? First question that someone asked me, so I won't be able to get feedback. Wonderful. What's my favorite song on the album? First question that someone asked me, so I won't be able to get feedback. Wonderful. What's my favorite song on the album? First question that someone asked me, so I won't be able to get feedback. Wonderful. What's my favorite song on the album? First question that someone asked me, so I won't be able to get feedback. Wonderful. What's my favorite song on the album? Like I say, first ever time doing this stream, so this is all magic. How about now? How we saying? What we saying? My mic sounds nice. If this feedback does it again, we're just gonna switch to like the old school stuff, and you're just gonna hear my normal voice through the speaker of the iPhone. Still feedback? What is happening? I will get it. Static. Yo. Nah, we can't have it. There's no way we. Alright, how about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is this mic dope? Time to go old school. It is time to go. I lie, it's time to go old school. There's a guy called Dick Hertz, and he said, perfect. I like the name, and I like the response. Bless you. Static Shock. What a flashback. Thank you so much. I'm going to play some music in the background because we can't not have vibes. It doesn't make sense. Ah, that's what you guys were hearing. I see. Cool. Let's go back to the first question. So the first question was, before I was rudely interrupted by the technical difficulties, what is your favorite song on the album? I honestly don't know. I don't know what my favorite song is on the album. It changes all the time. Right now it's Solo. I will say that because personally I feel like I snapped. That sounds very gassed, but like, for a lot of reasons as a songwriter, I feel like I was able to channel a very like tentative moment. You know those touchy subjects that are just like hard to write down or hard to even talk about with your friends? Like, I was able to be honest about it, you know? And then the beat bangs, like it bangs differently, and then Gold Link snaps. There was a lot of things that went well with me on that song, and I'm really happy that we were able to, you know, bring it together. I'm gonna say your name properly. Ogunmokun, Josh Ogunmokun. Please, if I've messed up your name, like it's not intentional. But yes, I do believe the song is a banger, bless you. Do you have a song with The Voice from Trinidad? I don't. The Voice is sick, man. The Voice is so sick. I don't know if you guys know about this song. From your wake up this morning. Can you hear the ambulance trying to ruin my whole vibe? What kind of fucking shit is this? But yeah, The Voice is sick. The Voice is very, very sick. Someone said Solo's a banger. Sam was low for a bit. Sooner or later vibes. I wish it was sooner or later vibes, man. Another question that was asked: how do you never get burnt out? You always drop unique and infectious songs. Do I get burnt out? Yes. I got burnt out in November of last year. Last year was a lot. First album. First time doing it independently, entirely. Shout out to Marathon Artists and to Bass and Rebels. We all collabed on making sure that we can get this project out to you guys. But it was mad. It was so mad. Like, I had to be aware of so many different things, man. So many different things. I really wanted to, like, what did I want to do? I wanted to write new songs. I'm gonna hold you to that, Mirroring Eclipse. Hold that question for me because I really want to ask that. I really want to answer that. Yeah. Getting burnt out is very easy when you're doing so much stuff. So, production, writing, promo, jumping on TV, like shooting a music video. And then there are niggly bits inside each one of those giant things, like shooting a video. Is your hair looking good? Is your skin good? Do you remember your lyrics? Do you remember the emotions that were there when you wrote the song? Like, is it in you when you're shooting the video? Someone emails you on a day saying you need an instrumental for this, or they need an email for... Like, there's so many things going on. And then behind the scenes, you've got to deal with the finance stuff. You might have to deal with just being a great member of the team as well. Like, if you don't at least look like you're inspired by the shit, then you can't expect the rest of your team to be like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I do get burnt out, and I did get burnt out. And what I did was I went to Dominica. I saw some family. I saw like the majority of my family out there. Ate, reconnected, reaffirmed. I went on a run, dipped in the sea, walked up some hills and some valleys, took long drives. It looked like Monaco. Yeah, man, like, to get like away from everything is like a refresher that's necessary. So yeah, I do get burnt out, and it's normally a sign that my body tells me, or my body gives me, to let me know that I need to calm the hell down. So yeah. What else? The Donna Official says, what advice would you give to the next generation of up-and-coming artists aspiring to be where you are? Was listening to the Lost Boys in secondary school. By the time the album came out, I finished uni and got a job. Absolutely mad stuff. Hang Tight You. When I say Hang Tight You, I need to mention their name as well. That's not right. EJM. I'm reading what you said. and I resonate with it. Bless you. The Donna said, what advice would you give to the next generation of up-and-coming artists? I'd say be a student of the game. Like, be a student of the game in the best way you can be. Forget looking at what anyone else is doing unless you're trying to study what they're doing. Like, if you're looking at artists that are nearby you, then yeah, sick. Like, it would be good to see how they move, to see how they dress, if like the style is something that inspires you, to see hang tight J3 Pro, bad artist, you know, bless you. Yeah, like, it's important just to like study, not just to study music and the ability to write and the ability to sing or to spit or to produce or whatever musical calling that you have, but it's important to study as many aspects as you can. Like, shooting videos. What goes into shooting videos? How can you make sure that the whole video process is going to be better, because it costs money and that money is going to come out of your pocket, you know? Like, just, and also like what it will actually take for you to get to the level of a Celine Dion or a Michael Jackson or a Yeezy or Tyler the Creator or Ari Lennox or whoever else, you know? Like, there's levels to it, and it requires lots and lots of practice, you know? But the only way in which you're gonna know that is if you study, you know? Read some autobiographies, watch some documentaries, listen to some music. J. Cole said that in order to be a better rapper and to get better breathing control, he would rap along with some of the other artists, you know? And it helped him with his breathing, and it helped him be able to do some dope bars. So yeah, that's what I would say. Study the game as best you can. Shout out to Ladonna Official. There was another question that was asked, and I need to get it. Samuel Apaya says, what routines do you have to stay inspired, and what's your writing process? That's a great question. This is another gem from J. Cole, actually. J. Cole said, drills. And what drills are, they're essentially practice regimes. Hang tight, Shannon Greenberry, bless you for loving my music. The practice regimes it varies all the time, man. So like, as a rapper, you might think, all right, cool, from 7 to 9 a.m, I'm just gonna do nothing but write bars. That's all I'm gonna do. All I'm gonna do is write bars. It could be a verse, it could be a chorus, it could be whatever, but I have to get to the level where I've got the proficiency to just write over and over again. So if Jigga calls me for a session and he's only got 15 minutes, being a billionaire that he is, I need to know that in 5 minutes, I can write the best verse he's ever heard in his life. That only comes from practice, you know? So drills every morning. I try to do that as much as I can, because I can't say that I'm writing the best song that I've ever written unless I know I've practiced for it. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. What else? We've got other questions. Temi01, what is the most meaningful song on the album? I guess When You Grow Up might be the most meaningful song on the album. I don't know if any of you guys have heard the backstory to it, but I was in LA. It must have been February of 2018, 2017, one of them two. Hang tight Ocam for saying that Walking with Elephants blew his mind, bless you. It was like 2018, and I told Chucky this. I had a fat tax bill. Let's find a different loop, because I think, woo! This one for the road. I'm coming to you guys, I promise. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, so like, I had, as in half class Chucky, yes, indeed. So I had a fat tax bill. It's like the first ever time that I had been like self-employed, and so I was like, damn, how am I gonna manage this? And so all of this is stressing me out, and I was thinking, bruh, like, is the music, I'm wondering whether or not my level of success is what I pictured it was gonna be when I was 5, when I was 10, you know? And so I was like, let me talk about it. But I was always scared to touch that subject, because no one wants to admit that at times they feel that they haven't achieved their dreams, you know? And so I was lucky because I found a guy called Sandy Chia, who was an incredible producer. And his studio is like a therapy room. Everything's white, everything's like cream and gorgeous colors. And that was like one of the first studios where I felt safe, and I didn't feel like I had to write like Kendrick or I don't know, Jigga or any of those kind of rappers who just body beats, you know. So I sat there and I just said how I felt, you know. And When You Grow Up was born, you know. Hey little man, I hope you're proud of me. Tell your friends this ain't no stupid dream, you know. These are all like feelings that I genuinely felt. It was like, okay, this is what I would tell my 5-year-old self, you know. But yeah, I'd say that is probably the most vulnerable song on the album. We've got 12 minutes left. So heads up, we've got 12 minutes left until this video drops, yeah? So tell all your friends, Shakka is doing a live stream, and immediately afterwards, he's gonna premiere a new music video right now. What music are you listening to right now? Man, I'm listening to Bear, I'm listening to Slow Tie, I'm listening to Nux. He just dropped a Colors video and it looks sick. I think he sampled Erykah Badu for that one, it was sick. I'm listening to, who am I listening to? Baby Keem. I'm listening to Ari Lennox. I'm listening to Yeba. I'm listening to Dennis Brown. I went back for a bit. Listened to some Dennis. Yeah, a bunch of people, man. I guess you guys have got to throw some stuff out so that I can see whether or not I've heard of it. When most albums are pushed out as soon as possible, what made you take so much time with it? That's a great question. So this is EJ. Isha says, what sound in your arsenal piques your imagination? Damn! What a question. All right, I got to answer these questions one at a time. Why did I take so much time with the album? Because whenever I make one song, as you've seen, I'm fortunate enough to have the ability to make a song in an hour, right? It's dope because then I can just say, okay, cool. In 24 hours, I'll have 24 songs, and then I can just put out the album and be like, yo, here's my album, you know. The difficulty with that is the fact that, like, I can't scrutinize nothing. Like, I will never be like, this line is the best line in the world. Like, I would like to know that I've got enough time to scrutinize the lyrics, the beats, the snares, because, you know, like when I made Say Nada, I probably went through like 12 different snares before I did Say Nada, you know. Someone's texting me saying they got money for me. That's nice. Yeah, man, like, I need time to be able to scrutinize stuff, man. I'm not just gonna throw something on as an outfit and be like, that's the outfit. I need to test it out with some trainers, you know. I need to test it out with some different pieces, some different gear. So yeah, it's scrutiny is important. Playing it to my boys and my family is important, to be like, yo, like, is this good? Do you connect with this? Do you understand this? You know? And so once we've done that whole process, and that takes a while, you know, like, it's not just one song. This is like 100 songs that would then whittle down to like 16 or 18, you know? And then once we've done that, we can then say, okay, cool, this sounds like an album. And then we listen to it back to front. Does the energy balance feel nice? Like, does this song go good with this song? If you were to do an interlude, where would it go? How long does the interlude need to be? These are all questions that take a while to answer, you know? After research and studying, you know? Eventually you'll get to something like Road Trip to Venus. So yeah, it took a while, but I needed to know that it banged. Shushan says, Man Down is my favorite song. Bless you, brother. Man Down, like, I battered Man Down for a while before I dropped it. I'm not going to front. Like, in terms of writing and being able to find like a scenario that was really fun, yeah, I think that was it. What other questions do we have? Let's go out after your Manchester gig in March. Hang tight, Phoebe. Are the beats in Say Nada and Thank You supposed to sound slightly similar? Please tell me. I made Thank You and Say Nada in the same year. So I produced Thank You around 2015, 2016. And around that time, I was playing with the guitar and I was using similar sounds, you know? But I think around the time that I made Thank You, my parents were just there for me. My family in general were just there for me in moments when I was like really, really low, you know? And so it just made sense for me to write something to express how grateful I am for the support, you know? So yeah, but they're not supposed to sound similar. I was just in that space when I was making that kind of stuff, you know, so yeah. What was the moment that made you want to be a singer? So the previous question was asked by Phoebe Copestake. Oh, and Isha, you need to type the question that you asked. In fact, there's a lot of people. Ladonna as well. There was a question that you asked, and I totally forgot what the question was. So please, can you type it again? EJM says that's a great answer. I think it definitely shows in your music. Feels like. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, cool. Feels like other artists being pressured by labels, they can't take the time they need, and it ends up not going well for some people. It's true. Some people do get forced to put their album out and to put their music out, but yeah, you just gotta balance it. Yes, I got the question again. So the question is, what sound in your arsenal piques your imagination? What sound in your arsenal piques your imagination? Boy. Two different types of sounds. There's sounds that come out of my body, and then there's sounds that come out of the instruments that I play or the samples that I find. Temi K, I'm gonna come back to you on that one. We've got 7 minutes left, by the way. There's two types of sounds. There's sounds that come out of me, and then there's sounds that come out of my instruments. I've been sampling a lot recently, and it's been really, really fun. Let me see if I can find a demo of what I'm talking about. And the thing about it is that it just needs to, let's close this. Let's not save this. The thing about like getting inspiration and making stuff that like inspires me to make new stuff, like I really just have to connect to it. And then the other thing is I just wanna, I make music like I'm trying to make a movie. Like if this was if there's a scene in your mind, what would the best soundtrack to that scene sound like, you know? I don't know what this is gonna be. I'm not gonna play the audio yet. You know, so like stuff like this just feels like very jazzy, you know, and I gravitated towards it because it reminded me of Dilla and Erykah Badu and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Hangs out Rebecca. The lighting and your explanations make it feel like a full-on healing session. Bless you. Fam, you gotta have the settings right, man. You gotta have the settings right. Like I can't be doing no live YouTube live stream and then just not, you know, just not create the ambiance. The ambiance. Where's my sound? My sound just disappeared. Dude, where's my sound? Is that the sound? Sick. Would I team up with Ty Dolla $ign? Fun fact, I wrote a song for him. So there's a song called Too Much to Ask. It's by Don Diablo and it features Ty Dolla $ign. And I wrote it. It was weird to hear his voice, but I'm just like, this is sick. This is absolutely sick. OM Toupe says, much love from India. Bless you so much, man. Daffy UK Royal says, when are you going to work with Sam Henshaw? What a question. I want to, ASAP. And I'm upset that his album's done because we would have shelled, man. It would have been so fun. Dream collab. Dream collab. Andre 3000. All day, every day. And it hurt me, and also made me feel good, weirdly, to hear him say that at present he's just essentially being very honest about the fact that he didn't have the confidence to be able to write in the same way that he used to, you know? And it reassured me that it was okay to feel that way. But then it hurt me to know that he wasn't confident in, you know, putting it out. So it's a bit mad. Daphne Royal says, what's the tour saying? Fam? That tour is gonna be mental. Like there are songs that we won't be able to play entirely. You know, A2 says impeccable taste. Andre is a standout in music and character. Yes, most definitely. And this is what I said. This is why I put emphasis upon studying, because he's not just an artist who writes. Like he's an artist who really like goes into performance art. Like no one can chat to him about style. No one can chat to him about outfits. No one can chat to him about stage performance or music video captivation. Like he's a real genius. Miriam says, please come to Chicago. EJM says, I've got a date in Ireland going. I'm rolling, I promise. Much love from Germany. Your music is insanely fabulous. Bless you. Hands out Joe Fraser in the building. I see you, Maggie. Andrew Minarak says, what song of the album meant the most to you? to get out there to the tribe. Yeah, I said that before. It was either solo or when you grow up, and then take it there, bangs differently. Like, I don't know what it's gonna sound like live. In fact, I do. We did it a few times. It's messed up. Like, it's so sick. Roland Tolliver says you and Masego would be dope. We have a minute and a few seconds left before this video drops. I need to ask my team exactly how to do this, because this is the first time we've ever done the whole like transfer from like the live to like to the premiere. Looking good, man. You need to send me some messages, Danny. Danny, if you're watching this, you need to hit me up on WhatsApp and be like, yo, okay, so here's what you do next. Hopefully it's already set up and it's all good. Oh, he's typing. Oh, he's going. You got Indian fans? Yes. Nah, you guys are sick, man. Like, this is an international thing. Redirect is all good. Okay, sick. Yeah. I have tons more questions to answer, but I feel like we've run out of time because the premiere is starting. I really want to do this again. Millie Steele says the whole album bangs differently, to be honest. Every time you make a song bangs. Bless you, Jungle. Oh, Jungle is my shit. If you guys knew what I did to make that song, flipping out. Shoehaz has been asking this for time, and all now I haven't answered. Favorite NBA team? Wow. I can't say, because at times I'm seeing the Lakers do madness, and then at times I'm seeing Eclipse and the Nets do madness. Don't send for me. I know the Nets aren't like murking in the same way like the Raptors or some of the other ones are doing. Joe Fraser says, nah, football, bruv. Football, bruv. Yeah. Eventually I'll talk about football. When you finish the stream, it'll go automatically to the premiere. All right, guys, premiere starting. Get your popcorns ready. The new video's about to drop in a sec. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace and love. Thanks so much. I'm probably going to do like an IG live or a YouTube live or something. Ask me some more questions, send me some more bits, but without further ado, I present to you the official video for When You Grow Up. It's directed by Ray Fiasco. Hangs out the people at Silk for putting this together. Thanks so much for the love. Thanks so much for streaming When You Grow Up. This is an entirely independently collabed endeavor. Shout out to Marathon, shout out to Basin Rebel, shout out to everybody who supported. Peace and love. This is When You Grow Up.